5-minute Vinyasa flow class. Today's class is a preparation for Natarajasana, dancer pose. So we're going to be opening our chest, warming up our shoulders. We're also going to be opening up our hips and practicing some balancing. So, as always, listen to your body. Everything I offer is an option. I'm guiding you, but your body is the ultimate guide. So remember that child's pose is always available. As always, I'm going to give lots of cues connecting our breath with our movement. And yeah, enjoying the practice. So we're going to begin in child's pose. Your choice, you might tuck the toes under, and you might also take the knees nice and wide, extend the arms forward. So we'll just begin here by connecting with our breath. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose alongside exhale. And as we do this, taking that big deep breath through the nose, we're going to feel an expansion through our shoulders. And as we exhale, can we relax the chest, relax the shoulders, allow everything to feel heavy. And from here, we're just going to reach over to the left side of the mat, coming off the mat, reaching across, opening up the right side body. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then we're going to come back through center, extend the arms forwards, take a big breath, feel the shoulders open. And then on the next inhale, reaching across to the right side of the mat. Opening up the left side body. One more breath here. And then the next inhale, we're going to come back through center. Sitting the hips forward, coming into tabletop position. So we want to have the knees directly underneath the hips. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, feet are spread nice and wide. Tops of the feet flat on the floor. From here we're going to take our full cat cow. We're going to inhale and drop the belly, sending the gaze upwards, pressing away from the mat. Exhale to round, chin to chest, still pressing away from the mat. Form more like this in time with your own breath. Inhale, drop the belly, send the gaze upwards. Exhale to round, chin to chest. 3 more, inhale to drop the belly. Gaze comes up, still pressing away from the mat. Exhale to round, chin to chest. Arching, building through the shoulders, pressing away from the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly, send the gaze upwards. Long, slow exhale to round, building through the shoulders, pressing away from the mat. 1 more time. Inhale, drop the belly, send the gaze upwards. Exhale to round, chin to chest. Coming back to a neutral position, we're going to take some hip circles with our knees. So on the next inhale, we're going to bring the right knee towards the glute. Take a big circle back and out. As you exhale, bring the knee back in towards the elbow. 2 more like this on this side. Long, slow breath. Using the entirety of the breath to take your circle. And then we'll take it back the other way. Shoulders and hips, and then take the same on the left side. As you inhale, send the knee back, out around to the side. As you exhale, it comes in towards the elbow. 2 more large circles on this side. Chin is slightly tucked here, keeping a neutral neck and neutral spine. And then we'll take it back the other way. With our next exhale, bringing that knee back to the mat. From here, pressing into the right hand, the left knee, and the top of the left foot. We're going to inhale, send the left arm out nice and long, right leg extends. And as we exhale, knee comes into the nose, hip comes into the elbow, or the elbow comes into the hip, whichever way you look at it. Long, slow inhale, full body stretch, keeping the hips and shoulders nice and square. Exhale to round. One more time on this side, long, slow inhale. Exhale to round. Inhaling to come back to tabletop. Setting up for the other side, we'll press into the left knee, top of the left foot. No, just on that one. Press into the left hand. Right knee, top of the right foot. Inhale to stand the right arm nice and long. Exhale to round, knee to nose. Two more like this, long, slow inhale, flex the breath, extend the arm forward, toes are pointed. Exhale to round, knee to nose. One more time, long, slow inhale. Exhale to round, knee to nose. And then next inhale with the back tabletop. Take a quick cat-cow here, drop your belly as you inhale, gaze comes up, exhale to round. And then from here we're going to sit back on our toes, coming into a toe squat. So make sure your knees are parallel to the hips. Lift the toes, coming back up to the ball of the feet. Spine is nice and straight. And from here we're going to take our circle of joy. So with that next inhale, bring the hands into the heart space. As you exhale, slice the fingers and the arms out in front. Long, slow inhale to reach up, extend the ears away from the shoulders. Exhale to round, circle the arms out, our shoulders to come together. Inhale to bring the hands to the heart space. Exhale, interlace the fingers and the arms out in front. Long, slow inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale to release the arms, shoulders come together. One more time, inhale the hands to the heart space. Interlace the fingers and the arms out in front. Now you're going to drill long, slow inhale to reach up. Exhale to release, and the arms out to the sides. Option to stay here in your toe squat or to onto the toes, that's feeling a little bit intense. I'm just going to take some circles with the head. As you inhale, dropping the head back. Left ear comes to the left shoulder, and as you exhale, the chin comes into the chest. Two more circles on this side. And then we'll take it back the other way. If you're still in your toe squat, you're comfortable, great. Otherwise, into those toes. One more circle of the head in the opposite direction. And then from here, we're going to walk the hands forward, come back to your tabletop. Everyone untucking the toes, and just give their toes a little tap on the mat. And then from here we're going to tuck our toes under again, set the hips back and meet in our first downward facing dog. And as always, we've got 3 breaths here to walk our dog, pedal it out, staying connected with the breath, pressing the hands into the mat, pressing away from the mat with the hands, allowing the head to hang heavy. Maybe as you bend your right leg, you take a look under your left arm, gently twisting the spine. And as you bend the left leg, take a look under the right arm. One more breath here. And then with the next inhale, again to look forward. Slowly walk to the top of the mat, coming towards the hands. Inhaling to a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold forward, maybe with a gentle bend in the knees, so we're still warming everything up. Inhale, root to rise with your arms up. Extending overhead, hands come back to the heart space, Tadasana mountain pose. We will take 3 full sun salutations to complete our warm up. And today we're going to do sun salutation B. So with our next inhale, sit the hips low, sweep the arms up, Uttanasana chair pose. Exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana, again with a gentle bend in the knees. Inhale to a halfway lift, flat back. Hands come to the knees or shins, extending the ears away from the shoulders. Exhale to plant both palms, step each foot back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. We'll take 2 breaths here, pressing away from the mats, grounding both feet into the mat. Maybe gently walking your dog. And then with the next inhale, we're going to step the right foot forward, back foot comes down to 45-degree angle. Inhale to extend the arms up, warrior 1. Exhale to plant both palms, set the right foot back to plank and chaturanga, all in one breath. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, back foot comes down, extend the arms up, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Exhale to plant both palms, step the left foot back, and we chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Breathing deep. Stay connected with your breath. Pressing away from the mat. Let me raise the hips a little bit higher. One more breath here. And then with the next inhale, look forward, slowly walk into the top of the mat, coming to a halfway lift, flat back, ears away from shoulders. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, so the hips back, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, the hands to the heart space. Release the arms to Dasana mountain pose. We'll take 2 more of these to complete our warm up. Inhale, so the hips back, extend the arms upwards, Utkatasana. Exhale to forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to plant both palms, step each foot back to plank and we chaturanga. Always the option to drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, plant the back foot. Extend the arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale to plant both palms, step the foot back to plank, we chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, hips off the mat. Exhale to send the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, we step the left foot forward, extend the arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale to plant both palms, step back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to Ardha Mukha, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Stay connected with your breath. Breathing deeply as you're here in your downward facing dog. Imagining you've got tennis balls in your armpits. Trying to grip them. Do that internal rotation. I've got a little ant on me. Simply me 1 more breath here. And then with the next inhale, we look forward. Slowly walk to the back, coming to a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, so the hips back. Arms come up, Utkatasana. Exhale, the hands to the heart space, the back of the mountain pose. Stand still. I'm just going to rid myself of this ant. We'll take 1 more sun salutation B. Inhale, Utkatasana. Extend the arms up, elbow down. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale to a halfway lift, flat back, ears away from the shoulders. Exhale to plant both palms, step each foot back to plank, and we chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, extend the arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale to plant both palms, tuck the foot. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, extend the arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale to plant both palms, step the left foot back, we chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Option again to walk the dog. Pedal it out, maybe taking that bend of the right leg, on your left arm. Maybe simply find stillness to rest, allowing your head to hang heavy. 1 more breath here. The next inhale, we're going to raise the right leg in the air, 3-legged dog. Exhale to bend the leg, bringing the heel towards the glute, scorpion tail. your glutes are squeezed in. As you inhale, can you raise the right knee a little bit higher? With your next inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bring the knee to nose. And we'll plant the right foot in between the palms. Plant the back foot at a 45-degree angle. We're going to inhale to cartwheel the arms to open. Natarajasana 2. So I'm boring the slide. With the next we're going to take a moment here in our warrior 2. Checking in with our front knee over the front ankle. Pressing into the back line of the back foot. Tuck the tailbone down. Bringing our shoulders in line. And then we're also going to give our glutes a bit of a squeeze. So squeeze your bum. Pressing into both feet equally. And then with the next inhale, option to stay here or just raise that right heel. Optional raising of the right heel. Take a breath here. This doesn't feel like much, I can guarantee that in 33-degree heat, it feels like a lot. With the next exhale, we're going to lever that heel. Inhale to reach forward, foot the front arm, let's think about Virabhadrasana. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Reverse warrior. Left hand stays on the back of the left leg. Always the option to bring it around the right hip for a gentle bind. One more breath here. And then with the next exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands, plant both palms. Inhale to step our right foot back to plank. From here, take our Vinyasa. Option to drop the knees, chest and chin, or take your full Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Options to walk your dog. Pedal it out. Always the option to drop the knees to the mat. Sit the hips back and take a child's pose. Wherever you are, we're using these 3 breaths. And then with our next inhale, we're going to raise the left leg in the air, three-legged dog. Exhale to bend the leg, bring the heel towards the glutes. Taking a couple of breaths here. As we inhale, can we raise the left knee a little bit higher? Pressing the right heel down. Keeping the shoulders nice and square. Inhale to straighten that leg. Exhale to bring the knee to nose. And we plant the left foot in between the palms. Back foot comes down at 45-degree angle. Inhale to cartwheel the arms. Virabhadrasana 2. It is hot. Checking in with our Virabhadrasana 2 on this side. Pressing equally into both feet. Left knee over the left ankle. Pressing actively against the back line of the back foot. Engage the glutes and the tailbone down. Reaching the crown of the head upwards. And then the next inhale, options to stay right here. Or gently raise that left heel. Exhale to lower. Inhale to reach forward, hinge out the hips, flip the front arm and sweep it back. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Options to keep the right hand on the back of the right leg. We'll bring it around the left hip for a gentle bind. 2 breaths here. As you inhale, extend the arm up. As you exhale, reaching back. Check in with your front knees and over your front ankle. 1 more breath here. With our next inhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands. Exhale to plant both palms. Step our left foot back to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Always time to drop the knees, send the hips back to child's pose. Walk your dog, pedal it out. Whatever feels good to you right now. The next inhale, we'll raise the right leg in the air, feel like a dog, and again, exhale to bend the leg, bring the heel towards the glute. Working on opening those hips up. As you inhale, can we raise the right knee a little bit higher? Take your exhale. Inhale to straighten that leg, exhale to bring the knee to nose. And you plant the right foot in between the palms. Back foot comes down at 45-degree angle. Inhale to extend the arms up. We're back in warrior 1. Taking a breath here. And from here we're going to move to Vinyasa, tree pose. Inhale to extend the arms up. Exhale to fold, arrow lunge. Take your breath, and then we're going to exhale. We're going to lean our weight into the front foot. Bring the left knee up in front of us. It's a sweaty slip there. And from here we're moving into tree pose for Vinyasa. So I'm going to mirror you for a moment. Pressing into that right foot. 3 options here. Bring your left foot either inside your left ankle, inside or just above your left knee. Or if it's available, use your hand to bring it all the way up inside the thigh. All options are equally valid. All create a strong, solid foundation for your tree. Wherever you are, pressing into all 4 corners of the right foot, extending the crown of the head upwards. As you exhale, can you relax your shoulders? Set the tailbone down, engage the core. One more breath here before we inhale, grow some branches in our tree. Maybe a little bit of wind in our tree. I love a little bit of wind right now. It's quite hot here. That's not a complaint. Bring the hands back into the heart space. We're going to release that left knee back towards the chest. Inhale to extend the arms up. Exhale to send the right foot back, or left foot back. Coming back into Natarajasana, high lunge. Inhale to extend the arms up. Exhale to cactus, dropping the shoulders over the chest. 2 more like this. Inhale, extend the arms up, nice straight spine. Exhale to cactus, gentle back bend. One more time. Inhale, extend the arms upwards. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to extend the arms up, straighten the spine, bring the hands into the heart space. And we're going to send our weight back into that right foot, bringing the left knee up towards the chest again. Moving into dancer, give ourselves a bit more space. We're going to bring the knee in line, left knee. Drop our left hand down, grabbing hold of the left foot. Right hand stays in the heart space, or you can extend it upwards, whatever's feeling good for you today. With our next inhale, we're going to reach up, and as we exhale, start to fold, hinging at the hips, pressing into the right leg, kicking back with the left leg, reaching our right arm forwards. Always the option to keep a gentle micro bend in the right knee. Good to do this if you have any high mobility issues, but also just really good in terms of helping you find your balance. Straighten the leg comes eventually. Right now we're just reaching forwards, kicking back in front left hand. One more breath here. Then we're going to inhale to come back. Release the left foot. Extend the left arm up and exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. Allow the head to hang heavy here for a moment. In fact, we'll heel toe the feet, hip distance apart, take hold of each opposite elbow, just allow everything to hang heavy. Maybe gently bending the knees. Balancing out that side opening pose, dancer. One more breath here, and then we'll take 3 flying breaths. Inhale to extend the arms back. Pound the head comes forward. Over Uttanasana. Exhale to forward fold. Gentle bend the knees. 2 more like this. Long slow inhale. Extend the arms back. Pound the head reaching forwards. Exhale to forward fold. One more time. Inhale to extend the arms back. This time as we exhale, we'll plant both palms. Step each foot back to plank. Take our Vinyasa. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. With the next Inhale, we're going to raise the left leg in the air, three-legged dog. Exhale to bend that leg, scorpion tail. 2 breaths here as you inhale, you raise the right knee a little bit higher. Try to keep the shoulders nice and square, pressing into the right heel. 1 more breath here. Inhale to straighten that leg, exhale to bring the knee to nose. Move that left foot in between the palms. Back foot comes down, inhale to extend the arms up. Natarajasana 1. And frog tree pose. Inhale to extend the arms up. Exhale to fold forward and lunge. With your next inhale, pressing into the left foot, we sweep the left knee up. We'll slip again because it's sweaty. Bring the left knee up, and I'm going to mirror you again. So pressing into our, so I'm mirroring right, so you have your left leg back, right leg back. Pressing into the left leg. Bring the hands into the heart space. We have those 3 options again for our Vinyasa tree pose. Option to bring the right foot into the left ankle, just above the left knee, or use your hand, or bring them, if you can do it without a hand, amazing. So bring the foot up inside the thigh. Taking a few breaths here. You might look for your drishti, your focal point. There might be a mark on the floor, on the wall in front. Pressing the foot into the thigh and the thigh into the foot. With our next inhale, we're going to extend the arms upwards, grow some branches in our tree. Please sense of wind, it's so hot here. Bring the hands into the heart space. And then we're going to release the knee back up. Shoot the right foot back. Inhale to extend the arms up. Natarajasana, high lunge. Exhale to cactus, opening the chest. 2 more of these. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale to cactus. Gentle back bend, shoulders come together. 1 more time. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale to cactus. We inhale to reach up, pressing into the front foot, swing the left knee up again, setting up for our dancer on the other side. We're going to drop the right hand behind, it's going to catch the right foot from the inside. Inhale to extend the left arm up. And as you exhale, start to fold forward, hinging at the hips. Reaching the left arm forward, kicking the right foot back. We've got our dancer on the other side. Option to give a gentle bend in your left leg. Breathing deep. Reach, kicking the foot away from the left hand. 1 more breath here. With the next inhale, lowering the knee to meet the left knee. Right foot comes down. We inhale to extend the right arm up. Exhale to fold forward. Uttanasana. Forward fold. Allowing the head to hang heavy. And from here we'll take those 3 flowing breaths. Inhale to extend the crown of the head forward. Extend the arms back. Go Uttanasana. Exhale to forward fold. Make a gentle bend in the knees. In, extend the arms back. Exhale to fold. 1 more time, long slow inhale, reach the arms back, ears away from the shoulders. This time as we exhale, we're going to plant both palms, step each foot back to plank, take our final vinyasa. Always the option to drop the knees, chest and chin, or take your full chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And from here we're going to drop both knees to mat, send the hips back, take our Balasana child's pose. The child's pose, option 2, stack the fists on top, and each other bring the forehead on top. You might allow the head to come down to the ground, so the arms by your feet, allowing the shoulders to fully relax. Breathing deep here. With each inhale, directing that breath into any space in your body where you're feeling tension. And as you exhale, you can allow yourself to sink a little bit into that, to feel a little bit more supported by the ground. Sounds like there's a train going through. Very relaxing if you're in a child's pose. We'll take a few more breaths here. From our child's pose, we're going to work our way back to downward facing dog. So feet back in downward dog. No more vinyasas, I promise. But from here, we're going to raise the right leg in the air for our inhale. As we exhale, we're going to place the right knee by the right ankle. Right foot comes towards the left wrist. And then we're going to place the right knee towards the right wrist. Right foot comes towards the left wrist. Inhale to extend the crown of the head upwards. And as we exhale, we're going to fold forward, coming into pigeon pose. Again, option to stack the fists and bring the forehead on top. Maybe you have the space there to bring the forehead all the way down. Maybe extend the arms forwards, pigeon pose. If you've got a block, placing it under your right hip can help keep the hips nice and square here. Breathing deeply. This pose can be a lot for the hip, for the hamstrings, and the glutes. As you're here in your pigeon pose, stay connected with your breath. Imagine that breath flowing all the way down into your hip. And as you exhale, imagine that breath whisking away any tension. Take at least 7 more breaths here. Again, as you inhale, visualize that breath flowing into any part of your body where you're currently feeling tension. And as you exhale, imagine that tension floating away with your breath. More long, slow, deep breaths here. The breath expanding not just into your hip, into your leg, down into your toes, but also expanding the back of the heart. Talk about opening the chest and opening the heart, but we can open our heart from the back. One more breath here. We're going to slowly slide our hands back in, bring them underneath the shoulders, press into both hands, tuck the back toes, lift that knee, and then we're going to inhale, step that, try not to slip here, step the right foot back, coming into three-legged dog, exhale to bring the right foot back to our Adho Mukha Svanasana, down facing dog. And then we'll take the same on the other side. You'll inhale, raising the left leg in the air. Exhale to bring the knee to nose, planting the left knee by the left wrist, left foot comes towards the right wrist, and we're going to slide that right leg back onto the toes. Again, placing a block under the left hip to help support the hips and keep them square. Inhale to extend the crown of the head upwards. Exhale to fold forward. Pigeon pose. Your choice. Your choice was to fold. You're very welcome to stay here. Otherwise, yeah, maybe bringing the fists on top of each other. A bit more space to the neck, head, or bringing the head all the way down, extending the arms forwards. Wherever you are, breathing deep. Again, directing all that breath into your left hip. Wherever you're feeling tension, drawing the breath in into that space, and as you exhale, you let the tension go. Breaths in, staying connected with that long, slow inhale and long, slow exhale. And then we're going to slide the hands back in, put the elbows in, use our hands to press ourselves back up. Tuck the back toes, lift the knees, step the left foot back to plank, and then we're going to drop the knees and come to a lying down position. So we're coming all the way down to the mat, lying down. I'm going to take a few moments here in Shavasana. We're not done yet, but just taking a moment to observe the body, maybe closing the eyes down for a second. Observing the body, where are you feeling energy, where are you feeling tension. Again, using your breath to direct prana into that part of the body. And as you exhale, letting the tension go, allowing yourself to sink a little bit deeper in and out. Bringing the heels towards the glutes, aligning the ankles underneath the knees. You might be able to touch the feet. Maybe bring your index finger and finger around the heels. Wherever you are, extending your ears all the way from your shoulders. And then with the next inhale, we're going to press both feet into the mat. Mindfully keeping the knees over the ankles. They like to sometimes fall out to the side. As you inhale, feeling off the mat, raising the sacrum, rolling the spine, the shoulders. Natarajasana, bridge pose. Exhale to lower. 2 more of these. One slow inhale, feeling off the mat. Raising the hips as high as they'll go. Shoulders. Exhale to lower. One more time. Long slow inhale. Pull the hips up, chest comes up. Option this time to bring your shoulders underneath, binding the hands. We'll take a few breaths here. Pressing both feet into the mat, raising the hips as high as you can. Chin is slightly tucked for a neutral neck. Again, watch for the knees falling out to the side, with those knees stacked over the hips. 2 more breaths here. Raise the hips a little bit higher with that inhale, and then as you to exhale, we'll release the bind. Slowly roll back down the spine, bone by bone. So the sacrum comes down, and we're going to bring both knees into the chest and give ourselves a big squeeze, cradle pose. From here, taking both hands around the left knee, we're going to inhale to extend the right leg up nice and long. Hovering the heel above the mat just for a moment. Take a breath here. You can start to feel the heat. Maybe gently lower that heel down. And then with the next exhale, use the right hand to bring the left knee over to the right side body. The wall here, yep. Exhaling the left arm out at a nice triangle. Take a few breaths here. Shuffle my hips over, give myself the space. As you inhale, visualize the crown of the head, so space and gently deepen the twist. Bringing that left knee close to the ground. Left shoulder is hugging the ground. Two more breaths here. And then we're going to inhale to come back through center. Bring the right knee back and just give ourselves a big hug, a little big squeeze. Maybe gently rocking from side to side. And then, it's pause the clock. Both hands around the right knee. Inhale to send the left leg out nice and long. Exhale to bring the right knee over to the left side of the body. Extend the right arm out at a 90-degree angle. And space. Coming back through center, we'll bring both knees back into the chest. And then, before we finish today, we're going to take an inversion. So make sure you've got enough space behind you, and I've got the desk and the table in the room there. You come into shoulder stand, or your version of shoulder stand. So extending both legs away, arms down by your side. We're going to kick our legs up into the air, and as we do so, we're going to bring our hands into the base of the spine. So keep our elbows nicely tucked in, to the knees to the chest, and then send your feet to the sky. Hands come in, just support the middle of the back. Chin is slightly tucked in, so we don't have any strain in the neck. All the weight here is in the shoulders. We engage the glutes, point the toes. You can also flex the feet here, send the heels towards the sky. Wherever you are, breathing deep, stacking our hips, knees and ankles over the shoulders. Engage the core, that's going to send our legs even higher. I'll leave it on that. 2 more breaths here. And then we're going to slowly roll down the spine, the hands providing support to the back, thumbs down. Send the feet overhead. Allow the body to roll all the way down the mat, extend the legs out. Coming to our final resting pose. Back onto the mat, Shavasana. Arms down by your side. Closing the eyes down, feel comfortable to do so. Taking it up to yawn. Shavasana is time for the body to relax when the mind observes. Start to bring some movement back into the body, gently moving the fingers, the toes. Maybe taking the head from side to side. Slowly moving the body up. Take the arms overhead for a full body stretch. Point the toes. Send the fingers away from the ears. Engage every muscle in your body. And then relax. And then bring the knees into the chest as we exhale. Back on the knees. And we're going to slowly rock up and down the spine. A few times, until we're ready to come all the way back up to a seated position. Keeping the eyes closed as we do this. Rounding into the sits bone, spine nice and straight. And we'll close today's practice with 3 cleansing breaths. Bring the hands into the heart space. We'll take a big inhale through the nose. And a big sigh to let it go. 2 more like this. Long slow inhale through the nose. like to thank you for yourself. I'd like to thank you for yourselves. I'd like to thank you for giving yourself this time today to connect with your body, your breath, and yourself, and trusting me to guide you through the practice. And especially like to thank you for sticking with this practice with all the background noise, and a bit of stitching, the trains. But hopefully it's been a novel practice and one you enjoyed. Namaste.